Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you guys here. So today we are doing a pick a card reading for you guys, and this pick a card topic is how do you manipulate people? Alright, this was a very juicy topic for me to come up with because it relates to the dark psychology side of people, and so I wanted to figure out like how do you manipulate people. And this will be a very juicy, interesting pick a card reading. You can check out part 2 of this reading, which I will be uploading next on Patreon, which is how do people manipulate you. So if you're interested to join my Patreon, which is only $9 a month, you can check out the link in the description box below, my loves. Alright, so do like, share and subscribe if you enjoy my content, and do pick piles based on the options shown on the screen: pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Alright, you can choose all 3 piles, you can choose 2 piles, you can choose 1 pile. The ball is totally in your court, my loves. You will feel a pull towards a certain pile or multiple piles. Just go with your intuition and your gut instinct. Alright, so yeah, anything you need to know regarding me, everything is available in the description box below, my loves. Alright, so see you in your reading. Peace. Alright, so pile 1. Let's see how does pile 1 manipulate people. Yeah, let's see. Pile 1. How does pile 1 manipulate people? How do you manipulate people? Pile 1. How does pile 1 manipulate people? Ooh. We have the damsel in distress. Alright, pile 1. Waiting for a knight to provide for you. Seduction by romantic illusion. Wow, okay, so pile 1. I feel like pile 1, you are someone who likes it when there's someone else who can like come and save you out of your own messy situation that you're stuck in. Or it's like sometimes you can make up situations that seem like they are very messy, or they are scary, or that they are very dangerous. You can make up stories about like your past at times, or your ex at times, to make it seem exaggerated more than it was. And that is how you like maybe lure people in through your seduction, I'm hearing. So you're very good at seduction, but you do use some manipulation sometimes in order to pull people in towards you. And this can happen through like you showing an aspect of your personality which is in trouble in some way, or which is scared in some way, or which is trapped in some way in something, right? And then you create like this image where like you were just waiting for this person to come in your life to save you in that way. Okay, so this doesn't have to mean romance, and that you use this tactic only in romance, but you can also use this in like your career, where like when you are at a particular job and you're working there, it's like you create scenarios maybe in front of your co-workers or people around you to make it seem like wherever you were working in the past, it was very tough for you, and that this job actually saved you, or saved your life in some way. Like you could give some extreme examples at times of how a person or a boss or a place or a situation was something that was extremely toxic for you, and now that you are out of it due to this person, due to this other boss, new person, new job, that you actually got saved by them. Now there's an aura about you that is also quite like you're distressed, or that you are lonely and that you don't have anyone in your life. There's this aura about you that you actually use to your advantage at times to like pull in romantic like prospects to you. Okay, you create like illusions to create romance. Like you're not someone who would be like a straight shooter. I don't think you're that kind of a person. And because you're not a straight shooter, you're someone who believes in keeping things to yourself, but creating an aura which shows that you are troubled in some way, that you are being harmed in some way, that someone is out to get you, that someone is out to destroy you, that someone is out to do something harmful to you. And that is a way that you manipulate people to take your side, especially if you have fights in your families or family, right? Fights in your family, or you have like fights in your friend group. Like you want people to take your side, so you create an illusion where you have been the victim, or you have been like someone who has been targeted, okay, and you deserve someone else's favor, and that if someone else is not favoring you, that they are wrong, and that they are like a mercenary, I'm hearing, or that they don't have a heart or something like that. Like you create an illusion in such a way where if someone is not taking your side, that they are the actual culprit, that they are the person who needs to be blamed for not being able to like take care of you, or like take your side, or give their heart to you. Okay, so yeah, interesting. Pile 1. I don't sugarcoat here, so I just lay it all out there, whatever I'm picking up here. I think this nature of yours, Pile 1, this developed, and this manipulation tactic developed because somewhere you were not either allowed to rely upon yourself very much, or whenever you relied upon yourself and you made decisions independently, you were either ridiculed for it, criticized for it, or like people gaslit you. Like people around you, it could be your family or friends, who bullied you, who gaslit you into believing that you can't actually depend on your own decisions, you can't depend on your own independence, because then you take foolish decisions, or that you don't have that intellectual capacity to be able to make sound decisions in your life. So people have made you believe this very strongly, which makes you use this damsel in distress energy in your favor. Like you developed this side because somewhere you were like, okay, if people anyways project their own bullshit on me and I have to take it, why not turn it into an advantage? Since I am a damsel in distress for people, where I always need someone else to take care of me, or someone else to do things for me, I can't do things for myself, why not use it to my own advantage? Pile 1. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so this is how you can manipulate people at times. Some of you manipulate people through your appearance. Maybe some of you have a very, very strong way of dressing up, or you have a strong way of applying makeup, or something like that. Hold on one sec. Pile 1. Apologies, Pile 1, but someone came in the room, so I had to take care of that. But regardless, so yeah, there's a strong appearance that you put up, but this appearance initially can be an illusion in some way, where you appear to be like taking care of yourself, but like there's this somber energy to you that you portray at the same time. Like you are dressed up and dolled up, but you're sad, or you're disappointed in something in life, or there's something bad going on in your life. Like there's this I don't know how to call it, like Lana Del Rey I'm picking up. Like Lana Del Rey energy is what I'm picking up, right? Like her songs, and like those kind of songs, and liking those kind of songs, but like using that aura and attitude and that illusion to bring people in, to save you, to take you away from some trouble, take you away from this toxic drama filled life that constantly keeps you on your toes and constantly keeps other people blameworthy in your life, and you, the innocent one, that is being, you know, that is being targeted. It says waiting for a knight to provide for you, right? So something about providing. I feel like you are looking for someone to provide for you so that you don't have to actually make your own decisions, so that you don't have to actually maybe take care of yourself, okay? Like, I can read this in a positive way as well, where, you want a lifestyle that is comfortable for you. You want a lifestyle that is safe for you to thrive, that doesn't need you to be like the strong, independent, masculine person, extremely masculine person. Like, you want to kind of loosen up a little bit, right? You want to get into that soft girl era, I'm hearing for some of you. Like, you just want to relax a little bit, and you haven't been able to do that, maybe due to your own people that you have surrounded yourself with that keep making you feel less than who you truly are, and that has made you manipulate certain circumstances so that you can get the lifestyle you deserve, you can get the provider that you deserve, you can get a seducer, okay, someone that can seduce you, I'm hearing like you know about certain tricks in order to lure people in, okay? I'm hearing the art of seduction, so some of you have already read that, or some of you know about like a bit from that book, okay? So it helps you play this damsel in distress, it could be, okay? That is one of the archetypes you have. You need to read up about that, okay? If you are resonating with this message deeply, right, you need to read up about that, because that will tell you more in detail, okay, about this archetype that you are playing out currently. Yeah, so like I was saying, pile 1, all right, very, very deep and interesting. So let's see, pile 1. Also, I feel like when you do this, like when you play this role in front of people, it's like people genuinely feel guilty if they don't help you, or they don't provide for you, or when they don't help you in some way. Yeah, you let the opposite sex take the lead in your life in some way, okay? Even if you're a masculine, I'm not just talking to a female here, I'm talking to both genders, right? So yeah, it's like you use this to your advantage in some way, and it's like the opposite sex is or the same sex, if you're into same sex, they genuinely feel guilty if they have not helped you or not provided for you, because you are genuinely in a horrible situation, a bad situation, and it's like an insult to their own gender to not help you. That's how you come across that, you either emasculate them, or I don't know what's the opposite of that, you defeminize them, I don't know, okay? Something about them feeling less than if they don't help you after the image that you have portrayed to them. Damn, pile 1. Damn. Alright, let's see. Pile 1. Pile 1 spirit. Tell me about pile 1. How does pile 1 manipulate people? How does pile 1 manipulate people? Okay, we have extreme political views that will ostracize themselves from others, right? Now, this doesn't just have to mean political views though. This is your own views on certain subjects, on certain things in life. I feel like this is you. This is not you. This is not your energy that I'm picking up. This is others' energy around you. You make people go to extreme lengths to take your favor or to take your side. You make others doubt their own judgment when it comes to not taking your side, or not helping you, or not supporting you, or providing for you in some way. They feel that they have to go to extreme lengths to protect you or to provide for you, and if they don't, they feel like I said, emasculated or defeminized in some way. Okay, and it's like these people that you manipulate, like your manipulation works in a way where it makes people go to extreme lengths, literally. Like they can go to extreme lengths to like protect and provide for you. So this is working. Whatever you're doing, I'm hearing it's working. Okay, let's see. I also feel like you like use this narrative also, that like people are constantly like against you, or they constantly like isolate you to, you know, be someone that you're not. And this has happened in the past, right? Where like people have not really sided with you. They have always like told you that you will never amount to that, or you will never be that, whatever it is. And these people have been extreme in either their political views itself or their own views about you. Like they have been extremely against you as well. You have faced this in your life, or you still face this. So you have decided, why not use that extreme energy against them by attracting mates or partners who will go to extreme lengths to protect you, or to protect you in an argument, protect you financially, protect you security wise, emotionally, mentally as well. Okay, wow. Pile 1 seems like a mastermind here. Wow. All right, let's see. Pile 1. You loser, cyber bully, spreading lies and causing conflict. Okay, yeah, this is how I think people made you feel. Okay, like you were the loser, you were someone who could never do things by yourself, or you never deserved a good lifestyle, or you know, maybe in the past like you dealt with a lot of exes that were like losers, or that never really let you flourish, that were jealous of like your intelligence, that were jealous of your capabilities, I'm hearing. So they decided to like put you down, right? Some people in your past could have also made you, if you're a female for example, people in your past could have like activated extremely masculine side of you, where like you had to be the man, you had to pull up everything, and you had to do things for yourself, you had to like wear the pants in, you know, like every relationship in the past. And you felt like you were dealing with losers in the past, or like people in their gender who were not being in their gender. Like if it was a man you were dealing with, like they were more feminine, like a feminine man than like a masculine man, you know. And right now it's like you're looking for that fine balance, and until then you're going to keep like this manipulation up until like you find the right one, I'm hearing, you know. And you know, you're finding the person who can also like protect you from, you know, people who bully you or spread lies about you or cause conflict in your life. And even if you have to like spread lies about these people to cause conflict so that your partner can take extreme measures in order to protect you, then like you're ruthless about it, I'm hearing. Like you don't care, I'm hearing. Okay, yeah, let's see. Pile 1 spirit. How does pile 1 manipulate people? We have, they are unaware of an STD they may now have obtained. Check up now. And we have, follows the crowd without thinking about the consequences. Okay, these are the 2 cards we got. Okay, let's see. So pile 1, I think you could be on a lot of meds, okay, medicines. I'm hearing antidepressants. Okay, some of you may have had to take that, or you still take that in order to not go back into that extreme somber energy, because it's like something is naturally very like sad about you. Okay, and you know that on the inside, like there's some grief or sadness or pain that just doesn't go away or heal in some way. And you know, it's that wound that just doesn't heal, right? And it takes time. So to cope with that, like maybe you have had to go on medicines or antidepressants and things like that. Okay, but again, you can use this story also to manipulate people. So you can use this story of like, I had to take antidepressants for the kind of people that I was dealing with, because they made me depressed. They made me, go through certain challenges that I didn't have to go through if these people wouldn't do this to me, right? So that's something that's coming through. Now, you could also tell people that, there was an ex in your past who had an STD and wanted to spread it to you, but you like somehow had to like get out of that situation. You could spread lies about like your family members having some kind of STD, okay? Now, you could have also dealt with such bullies in your own life, pile 1. So take it how it relates, okay? I'm just not reading for you because I'm reading your life and what causes you to also manipulate, right? So you can take that as it resonates with you. But there could be people like this who have been like this towards you, or this could be you using these stories to also get some pity on yourself, so that whoever you are seducing is pulled in to protect you and to save you from a damaging situation that could harm you in some way, right? And then we have follows the crowd without thinking about the consequences here, okay? Yeah, I feel like whatever decisions you have made in life, pile 1, somewhere like you make it seem that it's everyone else's fault that you are where you are at, okay? Because you followed the family for what they did, and that is the reason why you're stuck in this situation. You fell in love with an ex who was a loser, and that is why you are in this situation, in this position where you feel like there's some sorrow that doesn't leave you, right? So it's like there is a way of pointing fingers at others and following the crowd, as in following your family or following the footsteps of your ex or whatever that led you to this position, and that you never want that to happen again in your life, right? And this is something that like manipulates people genuinely. Like when you say this narrative to people are genuinely like wanting to take your side. They are wanting to protect you. They are wanting to like feel like they can like be a part of your life and like be like a hero or a heroine in your life in some way to save you from a destructive situation, okay? It's like you show the people that are seducing you that like the past was extremely destructive, and that people in your past were losers with like extreme views on things and constantly bullied you and criticized you, and they were on like drugs or pills, and that destroyed your childhood, or you never had the opportunity to study properly or finish your degree, or you got into drugs because of some people or something like that, right? And you followed the crowd, as in you followed the elders when you were young in your family, or you followed like your ex because he was elder than you at that point, and that led you to like this position where they keep targeting you and trying to control you. And so you use that story, that narrative, to protect yourself from all of this by like seducing someone else with that damsel in distress energy that you're projecting, okay? You could like show them like certain proofs about certain maybe health reports that you have on your ex where they had an STD or something like that, and they wanted to like spread it to you, or you show certain receipts about some things that you're talking about as well to make it very believable, right? Now you tell me whether this is true or false here, because you know best. We are talking about manipulation here, so all of this doesn't have to be like accurate and true, right? Some of this information you're definitely making up in order to appear like a damsel, in order to get favor or in some way, okay? Even if you're a masculine, I'm not just talking to a female, just making it clear. All right, so let's see, how does pile 1 manipulate people, spirit? How does pile 1 manipulate people? I feel like you also like share about how like you get bullied in the workplace, or someone at your workplace bullied you by like hacking your phone or system in order to like get pictures or get like your private pictures or something like that. Yeah, like you want a lifestyle where you're provided for, and so you make up these stories about like how at your workplace you were bullied, or that there was someone at your workplace who wanted to like use you and throw you out, okay, because they like aimlessly follow like whatever agenda maybe the government is throwing through music and movies, etc., in order to like be a player or whatever, right? So you like share that so that like you can seduce someone to provide for you rather than you going to work. Yeah, okay. Pile 1. The past. Yeah, I'm telling you, you use the past. And there's a golden mask here, right? So something about you like using that gold, right? So something about like you looking very you appearing like you're very on point when you are hanging out or you're going out, but you hang out in places where like you can seduce people. Rich people, I'm hearing, or people who are well endowed or have a lot of wealth. So it says they are lying about their past, something worth looking into. Yeah, lies. So this is you, pile 1. I was telling you that like all of this can't be true because we are talking about manipulation. So it's like you're using all of these topics to manipulate a provider into providing for you in some way, right, to your own benefit, so that you can attract a person with this golden mask, like someone who is rich, doesn't have to worry about money but works hard, but does want like someone to take care of their home, or want to be the love of their life, okay? So maybe you dress up as that person that would attract such prospects in your life. You hang out in areas where you can attract such prospects in your life. Yeah. Sympathy. Yeah, I was telling you, they are trying to get empathy from you. So you love to get sympathy from people for the situations that you've been through in your past, and that sympathy can then get you into a situation where you don't have to do much, you don't have to work much, okay, in order to get what you want. Like you just want a lifestyle, you don't want to have to work for it or something like that. And it does work, I'm hearing. It does work in your favor. Okay, sneaky internet behavior is also coming through in the bottom of the deck. Could be hiding corn, secret account, or lust browsing. Okay, interesting. So you could like tell the person that you are seducing about like all the bad behaviors that your past people had towards you, where like your ex was caught looking through your phone, going through like your browser, or looking through your private documents, or this person was extremely possessive and they used to this person used to look through your social media accounts to like see who is like reaching out to you or who is trying to get with you to make them jealous, I'm hearing. So you also manipulate your romantic prospects by making them jealous about like how your ex was obsessed with you. Okay, wow. All right, let's see. Pile 1. How does pile 1 manipulate people? We have sweetheart. Yeah, it says here, pure unconditional love, beloved. Okay, Let's see, let's get a few more. We have real estate. Yeah, this is like your dream, I'm hearing. Just, have unconditional love towards another person and get like inherit something from them, okay? Like their property, their estate, okay? Get married to them, inherit from them, okay? Libation. You also pray about this, okay? You also give offerings to deities or something like that in order to have this in your life or something like that, okay? Let's see, pile 1 spirit. We have collaboration, okay? This is interesting, but on a side note, like, if you are someone who's working in collaboration to fool a person to marry you by showing them unconditional love and showing that you are their sweetheart or they are your sweetheart, or and then like inheriting all their estates and then collaborating in order to have this big money for yourself, it's not going to succeed, okay? It's not going to succeed because it's not coming from a genuine place. So there's a tower that's going to hit that, I'm hearing, okay? So be very careful about that. But if you're doing it to like safeguard yourself and protect yourself from your past, which I see is a bit highly unlikely because I'm seeing a lot of manipulation here. But if it is, right, there are chances of both happening here. So if it is genuine, then it is going to be successful. That's what I'm hearing, okay? So it's like the divine is watching what you're going to do with this energy that you have, this gift that you have. Will you use it to better your life? Will you use it to step into a life which will then enable you to be the best version of yourself? Or are you going to use this to then collaborate with other people or, sabotage someone else and their emotions and feelings because you know how to do this? You know the secret weapon of like how to mess with someone and their head and their spirit and heart, What do you choose, collective? Like, what do you choose, pile 1? It's totally up to you. You can choose the route where you are like happily stable with your person, right? And this person will genuinely love you unconditionally, right? Where you are their beloved, they are your beloved, and that you will both accumulate a lot of wealth together. And it's not just them doing this for you, but you also, with the support and help of their knowledge and intellect, develop those skills to be able to provide for yourself, which was denied to you in the past, okay? And you can collaborate with like-minded people through your person, who can make you meet certain people who are interested in the same things as you are, and the life can flourish from here, right? So the energy is totally, the power is in your hands of how you use this, either to better yourself or to destruct yourself. The ball is totally in your court, pile 1, okay? So let's see some zodiac signs for you guys. Pile 1, what is coming through? Pile 1 spirit, zodiac signs. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? You could be a divorcee. You could have already been married in the past, but you have divorced from someone in the past. It could be like a baby father as well, or a baby mother, okay? We have King of Swords in reverse as well. Wow. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius coming through very strongly. I do see you having had to like deal with a lot of manipulation in your past. So it makes sense, pile 1. Some of this definitely makes sense for some of you who are using it to like escape a situation, all right? I see that, and I see that if you're doing it from a pure heart, where you don't want to harm anyone else, you're just doing it to like save yourself so you can live a peaceful life, it is going to be fruitful for you, pile 1, okay? We have Leo as well here. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Sagittarius, okay? Virgo. These are the main signs that I'm seeing here, spirit. Anything else? Cancer is also very strong here, pile 1, all right? So let me know in the comments, pile 1. Damn, who are you guys? What's going on? and which side are you on, and how are you going to deal with this power that you have, let me know in the comments. Pile 1. Alright, thank you so much for tuning in, my loves. Do check out my description box if you want to go into detail about someone else's personality. You want to know like how does this person manipulate, or whatever it may be. You get a lot of information in these readings, so you can definitely book a private reading with me through Etsy. The details are in the description box. You can also check out my Amazon wish list in case you want to donate tarot decks and oracle decks to my channel, which I can then read for other people. You can also donate to my PayPal. The links are given in the description box below, my loves. Alright, do like, share and subscribe, my loves, and peace. Alright, so pile 2, let me just give your pile a shuffle. Okay, just to clear off the energies of pile 1. Now let's see. Spirit, please tap me into pile 2. Pile 2. How does pile 2 manipulate people? Let's see. Pile 2. Spirit, please tap me into pile 2. How does pile 2 manipulate people? How does pile 2 manipulate people? Femme fatale, look at you, pile 2. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, pile 2. Damn. Alright, so let's see. Pile 2. How does pile 2 manipulate, Spirit? So pile 2, there is an inappropriate use of sensuality. I love your back, by the way. I love your body. Alright, I'm hearing like people say it's like a bangin body. Okay, something about like a bangin body. So even if you're a male or a female, okay, this applies to both genders here. But yeah, something about like a tattoo in your back or in your like left arm, I'm hearing. Okay, something about like a tattoo there. Okay, some of you love playing poker, or you work at a casino. For some of you, interesting. What is it like? I'm hearing the James Bond background, literally. Okay, something about you being like a spy. Yeah. Do you know like how to cheat in poker, pile 1? Interesting. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. For some of you, not all of you, alright, but that is the energy that you give, like dun 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 dun, like yeah, that's the energy. Da-da, da-da-da, yeah. There is something very mysterious about you, but you use it to manipulate, I'm hearing. Okay. The way you dress, the way your body is, the way you work out to keep your body fit and like in shape, there's something about using that, because you need to take care of your physique in a way that looks sensual, that comes across as something that is pulling something in, something that is pulling people into you, right? But even if you pull people into you, you don't like immediately reveal what's on your heart and mind. Okay, but there's this sensuality to you where you can see me but you can't have me. Okay, so something about like being also a little bit hard to get. Okay, that could be a manipulation tactic, is to be hard to get. Okay, but like showing off just enough, I'm hearing, not much but just enough to get like another person intrigued towards you. Okay, and then we have attachment to power and money as well, pile 2. Yeah, so there's something about you wanting to rise to the top. Okay, and you have discovered something about this, like you have discovered a way or a loophole or a secret to money and power, like how to get to the bag or how to get to the position of power is by using sensuality to your favor. Yeah, so maybe if like for example you're a masculine, right, how do you use your sensuality? You could use it by the way you walk, your body language, the way you like are chivalrous, right, towards your person. Okay, by the way that you are very charming, right, very charming, very like I'm getting like a sweet taste in my mouth, like very there's a sweetness to you, but it's not just sweet, like how do I explain this? yeah, it's like a sweet mystery. Like you give them a taste of sweetness but then take it away. Okay, you give them and then you take it away. Or you are very mysterious, like you appear and then you disappear off of people's lives to use that to your benefit in order to pull them into you. And now this is like you doing this to specific people. You don't do it to everyone, you do it to your target. Okay, I'm literally seeing a James Bond movie right now in front of my eyes. So some of you watch a lot of that, or you love that series, okay, because it really resonates with you. Yeah, so there's definitely a strong attachment to money and power, which also makes you hang around people with money and power. Like you don't hang around people who are like losers or jobless or broke or like worthless or whatever. Like you hang around people who are successful or who are thriving, or who have the bag with them, so that if you ever need a favor or anything, these people will not even think twice about it. They will always like be there for you because you are charming, because you are that person, like you're very charming, yet you take your energy back. Like you're not constantly giving. So there's a mystery and an allure to when you are present and when you are charming. Like people miss that, people miss that charm, especially if you're masculine. I'm hearing like they miss your charm, so they want to like call you again, they want to meet up with you again, and then you like create an environment when you are in a place where there's a lot of like people of high collar, I'm hearing, or like very rich, or I'm hearing 𝗃𝗲𝗃𝗃𝗃, okay, something like that. So you hang around such people and use your sensuality to attach to their money and power as well. Okay, this can be male and female, like I said. And I think somewhere this use of sensuality, this use of mystery, this use of charm and chivalry and all of this is in a way to gain appreciation, to gain attention, okay, to gain clout as well. Okay, some of you would be like wanting to be rich and famous, I'm hearing. Some of you could be in the acting industry, music industry, or you want to be known in your life. Okay, so you are doing this because you have figured out this formula that everyone does in order to reach that pinnacle in whatever industry you want to get into. Okay, so it's like you have learned the way to like go up is to like be a people pleaser but take it away from them at the same time. Okay, but you also show an amount of danger to you by being that mystery. Like people wonder like where did you go, and people feel like there's something dangerous about you, like there's some danger lurking around you, or you could be the dangerous one. Like I don't know, you could just cut someone's throat one day or something like that. Like there's something dangerous about you, and I think you have to like keep that, okay, about you. But that's a manipulation. Like there's nothing dangerous about you, but you use it as manipulation, I'm hearing. You use that fatality. Some of you love Mortal Kombat, I'm hearing. Fatality, I'm hearing. But you use that fatality to protect you, but there's nothing like as dangerous about you as it seems. Very interesting, pile 2. All right, now you could also hang around people who don't use money correctly, or who use money for corrupt things in order to achieve power. Or you hang around a lot of people and you have discovered that a lot of people who are in high places are deeply corrupt. So you have to like put on that mask of danger to like protect yourself. Yeah, wow, yeah, that's a confirmation. Yeah, so something about you being around corrupt people but not being of that world. So you look like a bit alien-esque to those people, okay? And you like don't get too deep into conversations with people. Like you don't let people know too much about you, or there's always an opening where people don't know like how to connect the dots in your story at times, okay? And you leave them guessing, okay? There's something about that manipulates people, like that makes people want you more, or think about you more, or obsess about you, okay? Especially people in high places, people in positions of power, corrupt people, they get kind of drawn in by your energy. I'm also seeing you attract people who are already taken or something like that, even though you don't want to, or something like that as well. Okay, but there's this manipulation that like you can get anyone. Damn, like you can get anyone. That's your threat here. Okay, so maybe like when you are at parties and you're hanging out with people, like other people's, like basically married couple who are in front of you, like one of those people will be threatened by you while the other person will obsess towards you. That's what I'm hearing. Pile 2. And it's like you have this I'm hearing you do like it. Okay, it does give you an ego boost. Okay, but it's like a manipulation tactic to like show people that they need to like handle you with care, or that they will break. Handle you with care, otherwise they could break or they could like suffer. Okay, so you put up some kind of a danger. Okay, if someone tries to like hurt you or something. Yeah, because I'm hearing you're around like vultures, or you're around like a lot of I'm hearing sadists. Interesting. Or I don't know, like hyenas. What are these words? Pile 2. Let's see. Some of you could work literally at like a casino, or you could work at like a very well-known organization, or yeah, like something about that. And something about your own networking skills is very good, like it's very on point, but it's like you use your networking skills also to manipulate others. That's something I'm hearing. You use the name of contacts which you don't even have, because you hang around such parties, like you take names that you don't even know in order to protect yourself as well. Like you better stay away. Pile 2 knows this person. Okay, even though you don't even know this person, but like that's an image that you have portrayed to manipulate others, so that you can get to the bag, get to the money and the power that you are looking for. You want to like climb up the ladder of success. You want to be the top dog of that industry, or you want to go to the top, and it's not an easy journey. So you have to like use certain tactics to appear a certain way. Okay, to like whiff off the toxicity. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. How does Pile 2 manipulate people? Cutting ties with you and moving towards another victim. Pile 2, damn. What? And I literally see a knife and a rose here. I'm hearing guns and roses. Something about guns and roses. What is going on here, Pile 2? Have you literally dealt with like a murderer, or you say that in order to manipulate people? You manipulate people by saying, oh my goodness, you manipulate people by saying that you know murderers, or you know people who can like get you killed or get the other person killed if they try you. Okay, so that's that femme fatale, right? That fatality. That fatality is coming through by you manipulating others to believe that you know dangerous people who can like cut their head off if they try you. Okay, and you have had to do this in order to reach that bag and power. You have had to do this. Like there was no other way, because you yourself were dealing with like people who are into these things. Okay, this seems like a dangerous industry that you are in, whatever it is, or like you seem dangerous yourself. There's a lot of Scorpio energy coming through here. Okay, like I'm hearing serial killer or something like that. Or you could use that narrative to manipulate others, to keep them at bay from you. Okay, you don't really know anyone like that, but yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay, for some of you, but others of you genuinely know someone like that. Okay, that you had to like run away from, or like some serial killer wanted to end you, and so you had to become this femme fatale to protect yourself, and now you have decided to reach that level of power where like you are safe, so that you can then like, I don't know, order someone to like just behead this person, the serial killer who tried to like hurt you. Okay, interesting. Pile 2. We have another red burning heart here. Playing games to break someone else's heart instead of their own. Yeah, pile 2. I'm hearing that the way you manipulate people is that, yeah, I'm hearing BDSM, okay? I'm hearing these things, sexual favors, okay? Using sexuality for wrong reasons to get to the bag. Okay, that's definitely you, pile 2. I'm seeing that. But again, it's because of the circumstances, that the cards that you were dealt, that you feel that you have to do this. Okay, so there have been times in the past where people played games with your heart to break your heart instead of their own. So that pain itself has been a little bit like made you cold, made you cold towards love itself. So now you use sensuality instead of love, or you use like your allure, your seduction to your advantage. Okay, some of you literally could be the femme fatale archetype in Art of Seduction. Okay, so if y'all haven't read it, y'all can read it. That's very interesting, pile 2. But now it's like you would rather break someone else's heart instead of your own after like going through such a messy situation. But then again, this is something that could totally be an illusion. This is so you could play the femme fatale, that you make up stories about like you being in love with a serial killer in the past and how this person like broke your heart instead of their own. Okay, but since it's femme fatale, I'm not seeing you revealing that. Like you give an illusion of this by portraying a mystery about you and a sense of danger. Okay, so something about that is coming through. Pile 2. Pile 2. How does pile 2 manipulate people's spirit? Okay, we have confused about their sexuality and has not come to terms with it. Okay, so there's something about your own sexuality that you are not aware about, but that you are manipulating people with. So you are aware about your sexuality, but you confuse people about you being able to go both ways. Because again, you want the bag, you want the power. So if it's a feminine in power and you are a feminine yourself and you want to get to the bag, you would like seduce them to reach the bag. Okay, something about that. And toxic twin flame journey masquerading as true love. Okay, yeah, like, so you are definitely into playing games, okay, but you also like cut people off very quickly after you see that there's no way that you can get something out of a person. But the way you get a person is, like I said, by your charm, by your seduction, by your sensuality, by you like teasing them with showing just enough of your body, or playing your cards close to your chest, not showing all your hands, making yourself like this big mystery that someone is not able to solve. Someone is not able to connect the dots of your story every date that you go on with them. And this is like a way for you to get to power, okay? Because it's like something about you wanting to rule the industry that you are in. You want to rule that industry. You don't want to be like in the sidelines, or you don't want to be like a side dancer in like a music video or something like that. Like you want to be the main lead, or you want to be the director of that music video, for example, right? So I'm just giving you examples of like the position that you want to reach and the cards you're playing in order to reach that position. Is that you show people that you can cut them at a dime and you don't care about their hearts, and that makes them want you more, is because there's something very dangerous about you. They also feel like you play with knives and scissors when like y'all are on bed or something like that. And like if you want to have like multiple people at the same time, like you would be okay with that. Like people feel like that. So you have given this aura out to people that you're dangerous, yet you're open to different sexes, yet you would play them by either cutting them off or talking to people powerful that can like take your side and destroy them. Okay, and that makes them want to come towards you even more. Okay, because they're confused about like, what are you? Like, are you someone who is an angel or a devil? Like, that's what people get confused by. Okay, because of your charm, and you lay it on thick, but then you vanish, and people believe like, what are you, like a serial killer on the down low or something like that? What? All right, pile. Like, people want to know how you live. Like, do you live messy or do you live just as you dress up? Okay, people want to know like, do you cook? Like, they want to know you like on a deep level, and you don't let them like know everything about you. Like, you keep a lot of things very in the dark, deep, buried, hidden. Yeah. Pile 2 spirit. How does pile 2 manipulate people? Now you could also share narratives with people about like how your past could not accept you for who you truly were. Okay, how they could not take your power, or how they could not like handle your power. Okay, that's the aura you give off, that no one in the past could handle me, but can you? And you better handle with care, because you might be cut, or something like that. So you manipulate people by showing them that you're dangerous, but you're actually not. Okay, we have immature behavior. They play too many games and make it difficult to ground anything with them. Yeah, you don't let anyone ground with you. Okay, until you know that that person is like the ultimate in that industry, or ultimate in power, or something in that industry where you want to be the top dog. If you are not with that person, you play a lot of games in order to keep people around, but then you abscond from them, or you cut them off, and you move on to the next. Okay, but there's something destructive about this as well, because whenever you leave someone, like, it does break their heart. Okay, so it could be extremely selfish for you to do this, but you feel you're justified to do this because you have been dealt a bad hand. But it doesn't have to mean that you have to hurt others in order to do this, pile 2. Okay, you could do it because you dealt with a lot of immature people in your life in the past who played games with you. So now you are going to play games with people, play mind games with people to make things difficult to ground. I'm hearing some of you carry a taser with you in your bag. Okay, but it's you have never used it, or it's like people no, you do carry it. I was about to say that maybe you manipulate people to show them that you could do things to them, you could have some things for your own protection, but it's people feel that you have more than what you portray. Or yeah, it's interesting. Let's see, pile 2. How does pile 2 manipulate people? Yeah, I'm seeing money here. Okay, but it says dependent. Could be they are only with you for financial, sexual, or emotional reasons. Yeah, so I'm hearing that. Oh wow. Pile 2. So even if there's an immature person in front of you and you see through it, I'm hearing you see through immaturity very quickly. So what you do is you play games with them to get them to give to you financially, sexually, as well as emotionally. Okay, to drain them of all of that and then move on to the next person. Okay, you use immature people because they are your source to get to the top. You use people's immaturity to your advantage. You use, okay, so you could use a lot of young people, okay, young people in the industry, or youthful minds as well, like people who don't have much experience, okay, or who are like just born in wealthy, born in wealthy families, okay, who don't have experience of like working hard or something like that. You play with them, okay. And you also like show this image that you're comfortable with anything, like you're open to anything, but if you play with me, then you're done. So people should not play with you, but you can play with people. That's what I'm hearing. That's how you manipulate people, like, and people like give in to this, like people surrender to this in some way, okay. Then we have the narcissist, okay. Now you could have dealt with a narcissist, or you could be the narcissist, but it says they cheat to feed their own ego and feel entitled, okay. So something about you cheating with others that feeds your own ego, or you have dealt with such people in the past, maybe dealt with immature people and extremely dependent people on you financially, sexually, emotionally, which made you wear the pants, and so now you're off to being the femme fatale of your life, and letting go of like narcissists by appearing dangerous, and like having weapons with you to like keep them at bay or something like that. It could be either or, but that's how like you're manipulating people, or you manipulate people, okay. You could also appear narcissistic to protect yourself from like people who are dangerous. You appear narcissistic, you appear like you have a cold heart, you appear like you play games, you appear like you're dangerous, you appear like you're not you're confused about your sexuality. It's in a way, it's like a defense mechanism, it's a protection from the really dark vultures out there. That could be the case, and you use that as a shield, okay. Whereas some of you are doing this literally, like some of you are genuinely hurting others, okay. We have money matters, pretending to have less or more than they really do. Yeah, I feel like that's the more part, okay. I feel like you show people that you have more money than you genuinely have, okay. But there's a lot of codependency on money that I'm seeing here in your pile, okay. You want that bag, basically. You're going for it, even if you have to deal with immature people. I'm hearing that's an easier assignment for you, okay. Pile 2, spirit, pile 2, please. How does pile 2 manipulate people? We have libation, okay. Yeah, there's a charm here, like you pouring in liquids, or you pouring in that drink. Wow. Do you mix something in people's drinks, pile 2? Okay, or did someone mix something in your drink? Could be like that serial killer you dealt with, or I don't know what's going on here, okay. But donation, pray, and religion. That's what is coming through here. Now you could appear to be very religious, but then you appear dangerous. Or you have this contradiction to you, and that's a manipulation tactic. So you appear like you hang out with religious people, okay. But then you do things that are against religion, like maybe, I don't know, gambling is against religion, I don't know, alright. Or you do things that are against religion, like spirituality maybe, okay. You could go to charities, I'm hearing, okay. With the donation here, I'm hearing you could go to like charity events, or events where like there will be wealthy, rich people hanging around there, okay. Something about Dubai, I'm hearing Dubai, Arab, okay. I don't know, do you want to like go there? Pile 2, interesting. Or you have dealt with like people from there, could be, let's see. Pile, okay, we have aid. Mercy, charity, and kindness. Yeah. For those of you, pile 2, like who are on the side of like being victimized in the past by like a very dangerous toxic person, and so you have had to become like this to protect yourself until you find that safe space in the world. I feel like there's aid coming in your life. Okay, I know you have been praying for it, you have been calling the divine for this. Okay, and you have had to be strong for way too long. I'm hearing you have had to like wear this shield of being this narcissist and for way too long, and it's eroded on you, it's hurt you, it's drained you. Okay, but there's aid coming to you. Okay, keep praying, keep sending your love to your deities, whoever you are praying to, or keep meditating on this. Okay, because it's coming to you for some of you, and others of you who are the manipulators, like those of you who are like genuinely playing games with others and like genuinely hurting others, or you're into like planning to like end people that don't give you the money that you want to steal from them or take away from them, because you're attached to money and power, and you're greedy excessively to the point that you don't even know whether you're going in the right direction, but because you're a narcissist, you cheat to feed your own ego and hurt others and make people that you cheat with dependent upon you so that you can hurt the person that loves you and things like that. If you're doing this currently, alright, there's heavy karma coming upon you. Okay, so just pray to God that someone helps you during this. But I feel like you won't find the people that were cheering with you when you were hurting this other person, innocent person, while you were trying to like threaten to take their life, or plan something to like end them. Okay, I see all of this in pile 2 as well. For the extreme dark side, I do see this. Okay, but there will be no one to aid you when you are in prison. You will cry and there will be no one. Then you will have to go to God. You will have to go to whatever you believe in. Okay, whatever faith you have. Okay, yeah, apology until you apologize. Okay, and apology is not just like saying it with your mouth, just I'm sorry, it's not about that. It's about experiencing the apology by going through the punishment for what you have done. Yeah, so that is coming to you. If you have been trying to harm an innocent person off of their money, steal their money, their finances, or steal something from them sexually, hurt them sexually, especially if this was a young girl and you hurt them sexually. Okay, and if you have emotionally hurt this person in any way, if you have hurt someone like this for your own attachment to power and money, you are in for a rude awakening, because I see electricity here. Yeah, and I see these same innocent people enjoying hurting you. Okay, I do see that. I do see the same people that praised you go back on their words. Okay, I see no one coming to your aid. No matter how much you pray and cry and apologize, you will have to face what you made this person face. Okay, if you did it like that. Let me get out of that energy. But for people, like I said, who have been genuinely trying to protect themselves, okay, you playing the role of a narcissist, you showing that dangerous side to protect yourself in order to reach a safe place, I would just advise you that the industry that you're trying to level up in, it's only going to get worse. So make sure that you are reading people appropriately, pile 2, so that the people that you're choosing to be in your life don't have a lot of greed or a lot of hunger for power. Because if they are attached to those two things with greed, they will not mind destroying you to move forward. Okay, and if you're coming at this situation from a place of desperation that you need someone or you need aid, then you will attract a person that will victimize you. Okay, you will attract a narcissist who will want to again use you like this in order to destroy you. So keep that in mind. Okay, just pray from a genuine heart that you receive an aid, okay? A genuine aid at this point in time, rather than like, of course, this is your shield that I'm tapping into, but I feel like if you pray genuinely while having the shield, it's okay, because we as humans have to protect ourselves, all right? And so the divine knows that. The divine sees that in you, and you don't have to worry about like any karma coming back at you, because you're doing it to protect yourself. You're not doing it to hurt others. You're not doing it to harm others. That's what I'm seeing here, okay? All right, pile 2. So let's see the zodiac signs for you, okay? For my pile 2 spirit. Pile 2 zodiac sign spirit. We have Knight of Swords reverse. Yeah, you have dealt with some very abusive people, I'm hearing. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? Or you could be the abusive person, okay? In an Empress's life. Wow. How dare this, whoever this person is, immature as... Yeah. This person is immature to do this to an Empress, because... Anyways, you could be Taurus or Libra. You could be Aries, Leo. You could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could be Libra. And you could be Sagittarius. Okay? One more spirit. Yeah, Leo again. Alright? Yeah. So that's how you manipulate people. Pile 2. It was a very, very deep pile. Alright? But I just want to let you know that for those of you who have been on that aspect where you're protecting yourself, I feel like you are going to be in a position where you are comfortable. Okay, look at this. My beautiful empresses, okay, or my emperors here. You will be in that position where you don't have to deal with such ruthless people anymore. Okay, and you're getting there. Very soon there will be an aid from someone that you did not expect, I'm hearing, that will help you in up-leveling your life. Okay, for your own betterment, after all the trials and tribulations, that is. So let me know in the comments down below, pile 2, okay, how much this resonates with you. Yeah, this was a very deep pile. Like, I'm going myself like in this deep contemplation about your life. Let me know in the comments, like, how do you deal with such a life, like the cards that have been dealt to you. Okay, I'm hearing you have dealt with a lot of con men, con women, or something like that. That's the kind of industry you're in, or something like that. Okay. Yeah, so if you want to check out my services, you can check it out in the description box below. You can also join my Patreon to see part 2 of this reading if you're interested. Pile 2. Alright, so thank you so much, my loves, and do comment, and peace. Alright, so pile 3, I'll just shuffle the card once, and then we'll dive into your pile on how does pile 3 manipulate people. How do you manipulate people? Pile 3. Let's see. Pile 3. How does pile 3 manipulate people? Okay, interesting. We have Queen in reverse. Okay. This is the card you got. Queen in reverse. Okay. Alright. At the bottom of the deck, we have Messiah. Okay. Okay, so we have for you... becomes arrogant when authority is challenged, controlling and demanding. Okay, pile 3. So there's something about your authority, your position in life, your position financially, your position emotionally, your position mentally. Okay, whichever position you're in, you're like in a place or a position where you can give orders, where you can demand something off of people, right? So you could be in a position of authority, like I said, where you get to delegate tasks, where you get to, like, you know, take care of a lot of people under you, or you could be a boss, you know, of a company, or you could be a leader within an industry, or whatever it may be. Okay, but you are in a position where you get to delegate things. Okay, where you get to, like, choose where to move to next or what to do next. Okay, and you get to, like, order people to do that, or tell people or instruct people to do what you want them to do. Okay, so you have that control in your own hands. Okay, but there's something manipulative about this control. there's something shady about the way you go about controlling through your authority, okay? Sometimes you could make people do things maybe against what they want to do in order to hold that against them, I'm hearing, okay? You make people do certain things that are very hush-hush, right? Like that could be like a company secret, or that could be like an organization secret, or that could be like a 𝗃𝗶𝗀𝗵 secret. You make people do certain things on your behalf that can then be challenged in the future, either legally, because it could be something illegal, okay? It could be tampering of evidence. It could be doing certain shady deals, okay? And you like make other people do this so that you don't get caught, or like you are not the person to blame if something about this whole operation comes out, okay? So that's one of the ways I'm hearing. But there's something about an arrogance. So you could use your authority to show a level of arrogance that cannot be challenged by people, because now you hold secrets against them. So I'm hearing like you pick out employees, or you pick out certain people who are weak-minded but also need financial support. They are in dire need of financial support, yeah? So that you can use their weakness against them. You can use your authority against them by making them do things that you can then keep receipts of in case they challenge you or challenge your authority. And it's like the first time you employ someone and get a shady deal done by this person in your company, for example, just giving an example, right? You get a shady deal done by this person. You then... Okay, I lost my train of thought. Interesting. You don't want me to tap into this, do you, pile 3? Interesting. But I will tap into it because it wants to come out. So you hire certain people who are weak-willed, weak-minded, but need financial support, yeah? And when you initially hire them, they are rookies, right? Like they don't know much, so they will always want to please you because you are the position of authority. You are on the seat above them in some way, either in higher position than them or in the highest position in the company, whatever it may be, but you're above them. And so you will always get that respect, and people will have to follow your orders so that they don't get like fired, or they don't have to like leave, okay? They get to keep their money. And I think you offer them certain more incentives for doing something shady. So you give them maybe less salary when they are initially starting out, but then you give them incentives on top of that, you know, to show them that if they keep doing this, that they will be rewarded for doing illegal shady things behind like people's backs, okay? Now either some of you could be like taking orders from someone above you and you do this because you have been told to do this, but again you could have been trapped in something like this yourself, where now that you have done these deeds, you can't like leave this position that you're stuck in. And Spirit is saying that's not true. But then again, I mean, if you want to keep doing this, of course. But truth comes to light is what Spirit is asking me to tell you, that truth comes to light. So you have an opportunity to backtrack. But regardless, I'm going to keep going, okay? This is a challenging pile, okay? So controlling and demanding. So something about you are very demanding and very controlling when it comes to people in your life. Now, this doesn't just have to mean like, you know, you being in this position of power and you abusing people under your power. No, this doesn't have to just mean that. This can also mean when you're dealing with people who want to be in your life, for example. You know, it's like you want to be the person in authority in their life. Like you say whether they wear jeans that day or they wear like I don't know, casuals that day, or they wear a suit that day, or they wear whatever, whether they wear makeup that day, whether they don't wear, like, it's like you want this person to listen to everything that you have to say, okay? But you're doing this based on the position of power that you have in this person's life. Now, you could be the person who is providing for this person, right? You could be the person who either financially provides, emotionally provides, mentally provides, to provide stability to this person. So I'm hearing like you manipulate people by you appearing more authoritative than them or more arrogant than them, okay? Now, this could be a defense mechanism again, okay? Because you dealt with such people in your life, so you had to become arrogant, you had to become authoritative, okay? You had to become this person that nobody could challenge, because if people actually truly challenged you, then they would see your flaws, then they would see what you have done behind closed doors. So you have had to have that like defense mechanism, okay? Or this could come from your own ancestors as well, your own ancestral lineage that was very like arrogant, okay, in whatever position in their life. But regardless, how do you manipulate people? Pile 3. So that is how you gain control over people, is through your position of power, position of authority, and you don't give anyone else an opportunity to look into you or into your life on a deep level. You leave a lot of details behind, or you share certain white lies about your life to keep people from seeing the dirt that you actually have on your own life, okay? And it's not just you who has it. I'm hearing like there's someone else who has dirt on you, so this person is also controlling you, so now you have become this controlling person. So someone else has dirt on you, and so now you are collecting dirt on others because that's all you know in order to protect yourself. But Spirit is saying you can get out of this, I'm hearing, okay? You don't have to keep living hell, this hellish life, I'm hearing, that you have made for yourself, okay? But for others of you, like I said, like even in relationships or even in family connections or whatever, like you are the person who like maybe bossed up in your life, in your family, or you bossed up in front of your siblings, or you bossed up in front of your relationship, like whoever you are in relationship with. And so you have more salary than this person, okay? Because again, you could be doing something shady behind closed doors that this person does not know about, okay? So then you bring all that frustration of whatever you are doing onto maybe this person, okay? And you can do it because again, your arrogance makes sense because you have more money, you're providing more, or you know, there is some sort of control and authority that you have in your life that allows you to manipulate others. And you manipulate by showing them your power, and by showing that if you take that away, whatever it is that you are providing to the so-called person that is in your life, that if you take it away, that they are powerless without you, that they won't be able to make it even one day without you. That's what I'm hearing. So you make people believe that they will not be able to last one day without you, and you make sure that you like have certain control in a person's life through maybe their finances or through the job that you give them, so that they never get to leave you. Yeah? Okay, let's see. Pile 3 Spirit. Okay, we have more focused on their looks because it gets them what they want, but it wanted to go in reverse as well. More focused on their looks because there is nothing upstairs. So you use your looks, or you use good looking people. Interesting. Okay, so some of you maybe are not that good looking, okay? And so you like to have good looking people bow down to you or submit to you, okay? So maybe you hire like immature good looking people though, Okay, that could be like something, it's like a high that you get, is what I'm hearing. Okay. So not just that though, but there's a focus on superficiality. There's a focus on how an image of you is being expressed to the public that is more powerful than anyone that you hire or anyone that you are with as a couple. Like, you are the more powerful one, and you always have to appear the more powerful one. And if you don't appear powerful and this person appears more powerful, then that arrogant side of you comes out, then that authoritative side of you comes out. Then you start controlling your person to either wear more or less. Like, it's like you need to control how your image is portrayed. Okay. Like I said, because of the burdens of what you have done in the past, you have to do this. But you do it in a way where you keep a lot of superficial people around you so that you can appear in power and control. Like, you can appear like you have more brains than them or something like that. Like, you want to appear like you are the brains and that there are beautiful people around you. Okay, that's how you manipulate people. It's like, even though you have a lot of like maybe people around you that are shallow. Ooh, so you surround yourself with shallow people to appear more intellectual. You surround yourself with people who you see as dumb to feel like you are the most intelligent one. You manipulate people like that. You create an image where you hang out with people who are less matured than you, or you make people do things for you that are in a weaker position than you financially or mentally, emotionally. They need something from you, and you use that weakness to trap them in your life to the point where they will always have to follow your instructions. And you also get dirt on them, like you maybe shoot them as in record them by your cameras or something like that. Okay, to keep like dirt on them. So you have evidence against your own people because there's evidence on you. What's going on here, 𝗵𝗃? Alright. I mean, this reading is turning out like this because I'm not talking to all the like nice people in the world, right? I'm talking about manipulation here. I'm talking about dark psychology. So this is what dark psychology entails. These are the details, that come out with this. And then people who are watching this are genuinely like dark in nature. And sometimes it goes really dark. Like, sometimes it's like a protective mechanism, like in pile 2, that was a protective mechanism for some of them. But the other aspect of that pile was also quite like dangerous. Okay. So similarly, even in your pile 3, like, this can be on the shallow end where you manipulate on a shallow level where you want to appear more maybe interesting and more intriguing, right? So you like surround yourself with like dumb friends or like dumb colleagues or whatever, in order to appear like you have the position rightfully so, or whatever, position of authority and power. To maintain that authority, you surround yourself with like people who are less educated or less knowledgeable or are struggling in their acting because they never really studied or never really read any books, and you make sure that you read up or you keep up with certain information to appear, it's that image, that could be a manipulation. And that's on a lighter note. But on a darker note, I'm also giving those details, okay? So take it how it relates, guys. But the next card we got for you is only an intervention can help them or involuntary admission. Interesting. Yeah, I'm seeing you not only get like such people who are young-minded, naive, just starting out, or using their weakness to your advantage, but you also like intervention is telling me that you what is it? Only an intervention can help them or involuntary admission. Involuntary admission, pile 3. You make people admit to what that's again you collecting dirt on them, like involuntary admission, like they admit to their crimes, or they admit to something that they did, white collar crimes or something like that. And I'm hearing like you do it with a group of people. So there are people who are just like you that you hang with as well. So it's not just that you hang with dumb people. You do hang with people who are like you, okay, who are just like you, I'm hearing, who are also arrogant and in like some position of authority, and they like discuss these things, okay. And that's the tactic like you have developed by collaborating with these people, okay, who could be maybe in the same organization as you, who are like on higher level than you or higher position than you in some way, okay. You hang out with such people to like get information on how it is that you can keep people trapped and working for you, okay, so that you never run out of money, never run out of power, okay. We have cyberbully as well. Yeah, something like I'm hearing like you don't hang out much with these people though. The people that you like get a lot of knowledge from and like what to do from, like the strategies of how to like manipulate, you hang out with them very less or rarely, to keep this association hidden, okay. So if you're in the same company, for example, you don't like go to like your superiors much, but like there's like chats of you guys discussing these things, or I don't know, I'm hearing like encrypted chats or something like that, where you like discuss these things, okay, in order to do these shady deals, for example, right? You have encrypted chats about this. Some of you could be hackers as well, cyberbully, okay. So but you do spread lies and cause conflict as well in order to like get your authority approved in front of people, okay. So even if you have to create a scene in order to make another person look like the culprit or another person look like the target, and that everyone should blame them instead of you, then you will flip it around in a moment, okay. So you can make, I'm hearing you can make like innocent people seem like the criminals due to the kind of games that you play. You can turn innocent people behind bars for the crimes that you do, okay, and you protect that position with a lot of authority, okay. Yeah, something about your love life could have been very toxic. Yeah, you're obsessed with your looks or the appearance of others. That's definitely something I'm picking up. Like there's something about your image, your appearance, that looks like maybe you deal with a lot of women on the side, or you're a player, or you have like a lot of young youthful women around you, or if you're a feminine, you have a lot of young youthful like masculine hotties, hunkies around you, whatever, hunkies, I don't know what hunkies means, but you have these people around you, okay. Or like in your love life you play that card in order to manipulate your lover, to make them feel less than, when insecure about themselves, when they are not putting in the effort on their appearance. Like everything about you is appearance based. But is that a manipulation? Pile 3. That's what I'm trying to figure out. It is a manipulation. This is a manipulation. This is a tactic you're using. It does show to people that you are into these frivolous things, but that's a mask. Ooh, I figured you out, pile 3. That's a mask, okay? Because I'm seeing the next card itself. I'm seeing like people in formals, people like sitting, sincerely talking about their like admissions and things like that. So that's a mask. Internally you're a completely different person, but you portray this mask of having these immature people around you, okay, to appear more authoritative. And that's the strategy that all of these people that you hang with, they all use this in whatever position they're in their life, okay, be it in your company or be it in their life itself. Okay, these could be literally your friends, okay, friends but on a higher level, where like they are rich or they are wealthy or they are in like high places. Okay, yeah, you could also manipulate with your looks. Okay, like you sometimes appear like in your formals and you're a completely different person that day, to when you are like a casual person, like you appear a completely different person. So there are like two sides to your personality, and you manipulate people with that mask of casual energy, but you're not casual. Actually, you're very like everything you're doing is very strategic, but it appears like you're very fun and like that's what I'm hearing. Okay, interesting. Okay, let's see. Pile 3. Alright, so pile 3, let's see. I'm also hearing that, when you keep such people around you, like people who are good looking or people who are just immature or whatever, right? It's like, again, you also get to be the authority, but also you get to blame them for their immature actions. Okay, and you show others that you are the opposite of that because you are in a position of authority, but you did not know that these people could be that immature. So you get to blame them for certain things. Yeah. Which then proves you innocent and them the target. Okay, so yeah, you pick people around you that could be targets to the next level of how much control you want and how much you have to demand from others. You want them to lay their backs for you, or interesting, I don't know what that means. You want others to like take blame upon them for you. Okay, we have emotional abuse. Okay, they undermine your sense of self-worth and self-esteem. Yeah, you play with people's self-esteem, pile 3, for sure. On a lighter end, you do it to gain an upper hand, okay, gain a sense of authority. If you're in love with someone, for example, you are partnered up with someone, you will comment on their looks, you will comment on how bad they are looking or how much they are not putting efforts in their appearance and how disgusting they are, and how much you could maybe check your phone, check like other people of the opposite sex on your phone and make your person jealous, or hang out with other people who are younger than you who want you, or you could show your partner this text that there are people who are so much into their appearance and they take care of themselves. Okay, so it's like that phase, pile 3, when people are in a relationship and then they stop like wearing makeup or they stop like taking care of themselves. It's like you let people go to that phase and then you start emotionally abusing them. Okay, and on a lighter note, I feel like, I don't know, there's something about appearance that you use in order to show people that you're superficial, but you're not. Yeah, you're not actually superficial, but you're not actually superficial. Okay, for those of you on the light side using this manipulation on the lighter side, you show people that you're superficial, but you're not actually. You're looking deep into them, you are perceiving deeply into them, you're observing them. Yeah, and you're seeing where their arrogance is, where their weakness is. Okay, so that if in future they try to use that against you, that you could then use it against them in some way. Okay, because you could have been around a lot of emotionally abusive people yourself, so you had to learn how to be tactile, I'm hearing. Okay, but the dark side is more in this reading. Definitely there's a lighter side that I channel, but there's the dark side is more. Okay, we have embarrassed by you. I'm telling you, pile. Now some of you appear to be more into the superficial than you really are, to gauge like how superficial can a person be. Damn. But yeah, like for those of you on a very dark side of this, you genuinely abuse people emotionally by like telling them how embarrassed you are of them. okay, how embarrassed you are to claim them, be around them in public, or to be in a relationship with them. You genuinely like make them feel like they are garbage, like they are trash, and that you want to have better. Yeah. And for others of you on the lighter side, like I was channeling, it's like you see, like, are they showing you off in public, or are they like undermining your their authority in your life, or are they like hiding secrets from you? Okay, then you immediately know that this person is like emotionally abusive, or you have certain red flags in your mind and you observe till the end. Okay, that's something I'm picking up. Okay, like, are they embarrassed by you? Are they like talking down on you? Are they like taking away your position and authority in your life? That's when you start like getting distant with them, or you start showing them your more superficial side. I'm hearing, like, if they prove themselves to be someone who's secretive, then you become even more superficial, okay, to draw them away from you. That's what I'm hearing. Then we have cheating. It was one-time mistake and now regretful. Yeah, you for on the lighter side, you like observe whether they are a cheater. Okay, you observe whether they are how superficial are they, how much of a cheater are they, how much of an emotional abuser are they. Okay, and you base your strategies upon that. And for others of you, yeah, you are a chronic cheater, I'm hearing. Okay, and you love to cheat on people, and then when the person you cheated on cries to you because they loved you and they genuinely depended upon you in a lot of ways, then you like embarrass them by like talking down on them, making them feel like they never deserved you in the first place. Or yeah, you are very arrogant, very prideful, like your ego is through the roof in terms of cheating and then making the other person feel emotionally abused by you. You like abusing people. You like emotionally seeing another person down, destroyed, yeah, in pain, because your inner child is in pain. Your own inner child is hurting. Okay, and right now I feel like you're throwing a fit wherever you are, and you're watching this, you're throwing a fit. I'm hearing like you're throwing something, or you threw something at the TV, or I'm hearing that. Okay, you need to take care of that rage. You need to take care of that, pile 3, whoever you are. Okay, on the darker side, yes, you need to take care of that, because these things are not going to be hidden anymore. They are going to be out in public. So if you do these things, it's going to be easily visible. All right, at the bottom of the deck, there's a secret friend, secret meetings or chats. It's in the early stages, nothing has been crossed. Now again, secret chats, I was telling you about that manipulation game you play with secret people and associations that you have with people in your own position or someone similar than you. Okay, and you behave very much like them in front of them, right? But then you use those strategies that you learn from them to abuse everyone else. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. But there is someone secret. There's a secret coven, agency, I don't know what it is, or secret like gang that you have, that you hang out with. But again, we have the professional here, motel. Okay, something about maybe you meeting up someone in motel, or you cheating in a motel. Okay, there's some evidence on you about you cheating with someone in a motel or a hotel. Yeah, there's some evidence on you already about this. Okay, it says here, engaging with a prostitute or a stripper or some form of professional arrangement. Now you could be in such a business where you are like, you deal with prostitution or something like that. Okay, doesn't have to be. For others of you, you have dealt with a person like this, right? So because of dealing with such an emotional abuser, you have had to become manipulative. So your strategy I've already mentioned here, pile 3. Alright, so let's see. Pile 3. How does pile 3 manipulate people? How does pile 3 manipulate people? I can feel the dark one, the dark side of pile 3. The people who are on the extreme dark side of this, I can feel their trigger like so much. I'm hearing you also use like the lipstick on your shirt, to abuse the partner that's at home waiting for you. You cheat on them, and then you come back and tell the person that genuinely loves you, like, how much fun you had on weekend, that they were not with you, but you were with someone else who was hot, who took care of their body or something like that. Yeah, there's a better way to deal with that, pile 3. You don't have to abuse someone to make them feel bad. You can just tell them that, I want you to start taking care of yourself, and this will help our relationship grow. I want you to look good for me. I want you to do this, but there's a way to do it. Yeah, what you are doing is abusive. You're abusing them. Yeah. So when you're doing that, it's like people see you as this, you loser, right? People do see you like that. I'm hearing, because of that arrogance that you have, people actually genuinely see you as a loser, for the dark side person that I'm talking about. Okay, let's see. I'm also seeing like there are a lot of hackers who are interested in your data that you have collected. A lot of hackers are so intrigued by what you have. They already have a lot of like information on the footages that you have recorded, or the evidences that you have, which is also incriminating you in some way. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Let's see. A disturbance. Look at that. That's like a demonic possession here. It says disturbance, obscure, irritation, supernatural. Yeah. For some of my pile 3s, you are definitely possessed by a demon. On the extreme dark side, you are possessed by something that's not you, and it takes over you. So you don't have control over yourself anymore. You rage, you throw things. That's that demon within you that doesn't want to get out of you. So you need to do something about this. All right, you need to purify yourself. You need to cleanse yourself. There's help for you, but this doesn't have to be permanent. Okay, nothing is permanent. Okay, not even your troubles. It's a very true thing. Nothing is permanent. You can help yourself with this. But if you are okay with what is going on, with this darkness that I am also exposing about you, if you're okay with this behavior that you have in order to abuse other people, okay, this is going to backfire very badly on you. Very badly. To the point that when you are in prison and when you are dealing with this demon will attract even worse demons than what the demon you have in you. That's what I'm hearing. In prison, like, people will have worse demons than this. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Okay, we have a goal in reverse. Yeah, the reason why you are like this is because you actually are not goal oriented. You have no goals in your life. Okay, that's why you manipulate people. Now you could also manipulate people by making them your target, making them your goal, rather than you having your own goals. You could manipulate them by like throwing arrows at them, or throwing jabs at them, or I don't know, I'm hearing violence as well. Yeah, so you appear sweet initially, but there's something very violent about you, and that's that possession that you have. Okay, that rage, it comes from a possession that you have. But on the lighter side of pile 3, I feel like you have dealt with such people, pile 3, right? You have dealt with such people. Maybe you have seen another person get possessed in front of you, like their eyes go black completely. Yeah, that's a possession. Yes, it's a supernatural thing. Okay, but you can sense it, right? You could be energetically sensitive, so you have seen that. Okay, and you know that this person was very goalless, so you look for such red flags in people very quickly now. And sometimes you appear like you have no goals, and that you are living this free, lavish lifestyle. That's a front you have. That's a front you have to see how demonic a person can become when you give them the freedom to be demonic or something like that. Interesting. Pile 3. Alright, give me one more spirit. Pile 3. How does pile 3 manipulate people? We have loss. Oh, the lighter side message is coming out very strong here. We have a loss. You could have lost a dog, or you could have lost a belonging, lost something that really hurt you, or somebody could have passed away in your life that really woke you up to maybe what you were doing, or it's like you're going back to your origins, or you're going back to basics, or some things you're done with, pile 3. Okay, you want to start fresh, you want to begin again, like, yeah. and so you want to like be away from these people, like arrogant, authoritative people who want to control you, pull your strings, demand shit off of you, right? You want to be away from them. It's like you're embarrassed by them, right? You're embarrassed by even you playing such games, especially after going through a loss. Like, yeah, it really weighs on you, okay? But know that there are blessings coming in your life. Whoever has passed away in your life, it's a guardian angel who's protecting you from the other side, and who's helping you begin again, okay? This could be with a person that you want to get with, or this could be with a new person, like I said, or this could be a new career or new whatever, a new house, okay? You're getting these blessings to start again, okay? But this is time to heal yourself. And for those of you on the dark side here, you will have to start again, 𝗵𝗚𝗃. You will have to, because you're goalless. You don't have any goals. You don't have a direction anymore. You feel directionless due to that demon that is possessing you. And it will make you go through a loss in your life. Okay, for the people who are emotionally abusive and you abuse other people, you will have to go through a loss of your identity, I'm hearing. Identity crisis. You don't know what goals you have for tomorrow. You don't know what you want to do. You're depressed, okay? Yeah. What's at the bottom? Yeah, we have death here. And what is it? Justice. I'm telling you, justice system has their eyes on you, on people on the dark side. Justice and death. There could be a life imprisonment here that's coming up very soon. Must be scary, right? But when others cried, especially people who loved you genuinely, when they cried, and you got, you loved it, right? You loved it when they suffered. How did you feel then? You felt good, right? You felt good about it. Yeah, but it's not you, it's something else. It's something else that's out from the dead. This demon that you have is like, it's already a dead spirit that has latched onto you, I'm hearing. You need to cleanse yourself, 𝗵𝗚𝗃, okay? Especially the person on the dark side. You are not yourself in this life, I'm hearing. Something is taking over your consciousness. And before you know it, it's going to become very dark, not just in this life, but I'm hearing afterlife is also going to be very dangerous, okay? So keep that in mind, 𝗵𝗚𝗃, but cleanse yourself, my loves, purify yourself, alright? Thank you so much for watching, 𝗵𝗚𝗃. Oops, I forgot to mention the zodiac signs, but Scorpio is very strong in this pile, okay? Scorpio is very strong. Let's see. Zodiac signs, we have the devil. Look at that. The devil. Yeah, I told you that attachment, right? It's otherworldly. It's something different. It's a possession of some kind. It's an entity. Yeah, it's a demonic entity. Okay, we have Knave of Swords here. This could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Virgo again. We have Scorpio again. Anything else, Spirit? Nah, Earth signs are coming here. And Gemini, Virgo as well. Okay, one last. We have Cancer here as well. Okay, 𝗵𝗚𝗃. So these could be your zodiac signs. Let me know in the comments down below if you resonated with this, my loves. Also, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, check out the description box below where my Etsy information is given. You can also check out my Amazon wish list in case you would like to donate to my channel. Yeah. So let me know in the comments, guys. This was a deep pile. Like, 𝗵𝗚𝗃s are usually deep on my channel, but nonetheless, all the piles are deep. It's not like just 𝗵𝗚𝗃 is deep, but yeah. Let me know in the comments like how you felt about this reading. I would love to hear from you guys, and I love y'all. Peace, 𝗵𝗚𝗃.